Hello guys, it's Amanic here, welcoming you to my very first Let's Play on this channel, Skyloft Gaming. Now the game I've chosen is a game that I normally don't play. It's Pikmin 1. And if you've already noticed, you might already have noticed that it is the Wii version. Because that is the only version I own. I do actually have a GameCube, but I don't own it for GameCube. So yeah. My name is Captain Olmar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensor indicates this planet's environment contains high level of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no, better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. So, there's a certain reason why I've chosen to play Pikmin to start off with. This summer, I actually bought a game called Pikmin 3 free, and I loved that game. So I decided to play the first one in the series. I didn't like that game quite as much, so I'm doing this Let's Play to give the game another shot. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion 2. Onion 2, the sequel. So yeah, I actually... Shit. The seed of the onion drop took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light. It sways back and forth without the benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. So yeah, you pick up these Pikmins here by pressing A. Quite simple, isn't it? Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive. And yet, I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with A, then throw it in the direction I point, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps will react to C and pressing down while pointing as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. Rotate camera with Z, left and right, zoom, up, change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. So, as he said in the manual, you throw Pikmins with A, call them back with B, and you can dismiss them with C. You can also lead them like this, with the down on the D-pad, which is quite useful. You can also change your perspective with Z. It's basically like Zelda in that way. And you can zoom in and out on the sides of the D-pad, and astonishing, the onion has shown more seeds. The small red planet pellet the Pikmin has harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Yeah, you can with the up on the D-pad, you can change your viewing like this. So you can have it like a true RTS. By the way, I should probably mention that Pikmin is technically a RTS game, real-time strategy. On an example of that genre is StarCraft, actually. I have a friend that is a huge StarCraft 2 fan. I'm not gonna talk too much about him. And not to be like a douche or something like that, I just can't come up with something to talk about him. Actually, he won a tournament in my school. I don't know if it was StarCraft or if it was Hearthstone, but in the tournament he won a unicorn mug, which he then gave to me because I'm a brony. Which was actually quite adorable. He took my interest into consideration. Yeah, so something I should probably talk a little bit more about is that with these Pikmins you can collect pallets. Now, if you already noticed, these pallets just spawn more Pikmins, which is always good to have. You can always have 100 Pikmin with you at all time. You can't have more than that. You can store your Pikmins in the onions, and you can also pick them out. So if you ever get more than 100 Pikmin, you don't have to worry about like losing or something like that. They'll just be in the onion. So now when we have said, oh, we don't have that many. All right, I sprouted some. At least I think I sprouted them. I'll be back in a moment. So this is awkward. Apparently that pellet that I collected didn't grow any Pikmins. So it seems like I have to restart today. Actually, unless... Yeah, I need 10 Pikmins to get through that. Shit. Oh my god. I'll be back in a moment. Finally! I have collected 9 Pikmins now. I have 4 sprouted. And the other 5 is... I can't remember. Let's call it plucked, maybe? Or something like that. Either way, it seems to have been a glitch, because I have 9 now, and I had 9 before. The only difference is that this pallet here wasn't inside the ship. Or it was inside the ship, but it's not inside the ship now, or now it is, but now it's sprouted Pikmins, actually, for once. And so, somehow I have 14 Pikmins, even though I could swear that the ship only sprouted 4. So I have no idea how that worked, but I ain't complaining. At least I can get past this now. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw. Yeah. Press B to call them, C to dismiss, press down on D-pad and point to command and control the group. Use Z and up and left and right on the D-pad to control perspective. I shall record this in my computer and access it with plus. So, this shows that Pikmins are capable of doing more than reproducing. They can move huge objects. And now we get an example of how the rest of the game is going to carry out. Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? Well, you can use Pikmin to get it back. The only problem is that we need 20 Pikmins. So we need to continue looking for pallets, which we just happen to have here laying around. Lucky us. So, while we're waiting for them to carry these back to the ship, I just want to talk a little bit about my history with Pikmin. Earlier I said that Pikmin 3 was the very first game in the series for me. I really liked that game. I didn't really like this game too much. It might be because I played it after Pikmin 3 that I didn't like it. But I'm willing to give it another shot, which is why I'm here playing right now, actually. So hopefully I will enjoy this game. I'm just gonna quickly say this. Basically what he said is that if you continue tapping A, he will sprout Pikmin like this instead of doing one individually. So that is the short version. But yeah, I'm ready to give this game another shot, and I hope that I will really enjoy this game, because I've heard, like, there's so many people liking this game. There's like nothing wrong with it, it's just that I didn't like it as much as Pikmin 1, or Pikmin 3 I mean. Something I liked about Pikmin 3 is that it's even a little bit longer, I feel like. But hey, that's not really something to complain about. So, Pikmin 3 is actually only 30 days. Each day is 13 minutes. So I actually might do two missions per day, or 2 days per episode right here. Just so you guys know. I think actually I'll leave this as an introduction video instead of like doing a second day, because there's no time limit on the absolute first day. It's just here to like get you used to the game. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward my home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become the remaining paths? That search starts tomorrow. So, along... Shit. He has 30 days, you have 30 days. 29 days now, since this was the first day. But you have 29 days to find 29 parts of this ship. And that is basically the game. Will we manage to do that? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. 1 day since impact. I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface. Or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hukatate. Analysis shows life support system will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the key to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. So as I said earlier, we have 29 days remaining, 29 parts remaining. We've got our red Pikmin population to 25. We haven't lost any Pikmin because we haven't met any enemies at the moment. But I think I'll leave the episode right there. In the next episode, we'll be exploring the Forest of Hope, and I'll go through how you deal with enemies and how you like find ship parts and stuff like that. So look forward to that. And before we end this video, I would like to know what you guys thought about this video. Do you like it? Could it be faster paced? Is there any way I can improve my commentary? Anything I can think about? Something I used to do like really early on was that I said also a lot, which I obviously stopped with. But if it's something you don't like or think that I can improve, just say it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week, and I hope you guys enjoy this new channel. See ya. Bye.